Imagine a city where every street became a battlefield, where every building was fought over floor by floor. More than 2 million soldiers and civilians would be caught in one of history's deadliest battles. This was Stalingrad, the place where the fate of World War II changed forever. By the summer of 1942, Adolf Hitler believed Germany was unstoppable. His armies had conquered much of Europe and now marched deep into Soviet territory. One city stood in his path, Stalingrad, carrying not only strategic value, but also the name of Joseph Stalin himself. Stalingrad was more than just another city. It controlled vital transport routes along the Volga River and protected access to the rich oil fields of the Caucasus. Whoever controlled Stalingrad could influence the future of the entire Eastern Front. On August 23, 1942, German bombers filled the skies. Thousands of bombs rained down in just hours. Entire neighborhoods disappeared beneath explosions, turning one of the Soviet Union's largest cities into a burning sea of ruins. Ironically, the destruction made the city even harder to capture. Every shattered building became a fortress. Every broken wall offered cover. What looked like total destruction soon became the perfect battlefield. The battle soon became terrifyingly personal. Soldiers fought room by room, staircase by staircase, even wall by wall. Sometimes, enemy troops occupied different floors of the same building without knowing it. Joseph Stalin issued a brutal command: not one step back. Retreat was forbidden. Soviet soldiers knew that surrender often meant death, yet thousands continued fighting despite impossible conditions. As autumn faded, freezing temperatures swept across the battlefield. Snow covered the ruins, weapons froze, supplies disappeared, and hunger became as deadly as enemy bullets. In November 1942, the Soviet Union launched a massive counterattack known as Operation Uranus. Instead of attacking the strongest German forces directly, they struck the weaker Romanian and Hungarian armies, protecting the flanks. Within days, Soviet forces surrounded nearly 300,000 German troops inside Stalingrad. The hunters had become the hunted. One of the greatest military disasters in modern history had just begun. The German 6th Army was now completely surrounded. Every road leading out of Stalingrad had fallen into Soviet hands. Thousands of exhausted soldiers looked toward the frozen horizon, hoping for rescue that would never come. Days turned into weeks. Food supplies disappeared almost completely. Soldiers survived on frozen horse meat, scraps of bread, and melted snow. Starvation became just as deadly as Soviet bullets. Temperatures plunged below -30 degrees Celsius. Weapons jammed, engines froze, and frostbite spread rapidly through the ranks. Nature itself had become another enemy on the battlefield. Despite the worsening situation, Adolf Hitler refused to allow a retreat. He ordered the 6th Army to hold its ground at all costs, believing supplies could be delivered by air. It was a decision that sealed their fate. The German Luftwaffe attempted to supply the trapped army from the air, but freezing weather, Soviet anti-aircraft fire, and limited aircraft meant only a fraction of the needed supplies ever arrived. In January 1943, Soviet forces launched their final offensive. Wave after wave of infantry and artillery crushed the remaining German defenses, pushing them deeper into the ruins with every passing day. Field Marshal Friedrich Paulus knew the battle was lost. His starving soldiers were exhausted, wounded, and surrounded. Yet surrender remained forbidden by Hitler's direct orders. On January 31, 1943, Paulus surrendered to Soviet forces. For the first time in history, a German field marshal had surrendered in battle. The once invincible Sixth Army had fallen. When the battle finally ended, more than 2 million soldiers and civilians had been killed, wounded, or captured. Entire neighborhoods had vanished, leaving behind only ruins and silence. Stalingrad marked the turning point of World War II. Germany would never fully recover from the defeat, while the Soviet Union began its long march toward Berlin. The battle proved that even the strongest armies can fall, and forever changed the course of human history.